Two of Cups here, making that choice. Look, there is that reunion wreath. There is that Nine of Wands. They are being persistent. They will hold out. They're going to hold out, you guys. And they've got the confidence now here with that Queen of Wands. There it is. Do you hear all those birds out there? Let me see if you can hear that. It has not been like that the entire time I've been visiting my family here on this trip. Wow. Yeah, your person is singing it out, you guys. Well, there. Did you hear that? Gemini, Virgo, the throat chakra. Your person has a lot to say. Taking a gamble here. You guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but it's extremely intense here. The Three of Pentacles here, guys, reaching up for two of those. The two of you. There is that. Look, there's that laurel wreath again. The Six of Wands, you guys. Leo energy, not the point. Wanting success here. Not letting you go. We see that with the Four of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups here again. Wanting that reunion. Wow. And look at that. It just fell here for me to hold up to you again. It's very emotional, you guys. Wow. Wow. The bird stopped. Do you hear that? That was intense. It was during this flurry going on. It was crazy. The cards were just traveling and flying around, and I felt like I couldn't read all the messages coming through fast enough as they moved. And now it's calm again. Wow. Libra, your reading. Hi Libra, hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet with me, Chris. Hi Libra, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Happy 2022 Libra, 2022, no, is it 2022? Have I been saying 20,000? Oh my God, how embarrassing. I think I said 20,022 in my Taurus reading. Is that wrong? I think it's wrong. I can't think right now about that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, Happy New Year. Hello. I hope this finds you well. Thank you for coming back if you are a regular watcher, and thank you for joining me if you're new here. Hi. Libra, this is your no contact, no communication, and or in separation love reading. Now, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs I want to tell you, but you could be here cross-watching also for a Libra in your life and resonate in that way. It can also be that you're here cross-watching for a Libra and find that you're resonating with the reading. If that happens, go with the flow. It means there's something here for you today. Now, it can be in any number of the decks we are looking at today for your love tarot reading, tarot love reading, Crow tarot cards. For your channeled love oracle reading, we are looking at Enchanted Map oracle cards. And as always, for your channeled song messages and your channeled love messages reading, we are looking at, well, channeled love messages and channeled song messages. Also, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages, guys. Now, I want to say to you a couple of things. I am traveling right now, so the setup is a little different, as you can probably tell. That will be changing in about a week or so when I get back to Austria, get over the jet lag and whatnot. Few things will be changing on the channel, not too much other than a lot more uploading. So things are a little bit wonky right now as I travel. They will be balancing out again pretty soon here. But in the meantime, you might want to hit your notification bell. Where is it? I never know where it is. Just so you know when I'm uploading. I want to say to you, there's a lot of energy already coming through. There's a lot of energy that will continue to come through. So please remember that as you watch your reading. It can feel like a private reading. Can also be that there are particular messages for you in particular decks. Take what resonates for you and throw away the rest. Also, the last thing I want to say to you is this is not a prediction. You are in charge of your outcome, guys. You have free will. So please remember that as you watch your reading today. We're going to get your cards down. Then we will get your overall energy cards. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. can you tell us what is going on with Libra in their love life, with their person? Anything you feel needs to come through today in the connection or otherwise in their love life in general. Also, if you feel inclined to send life messages through, we would also happily welcome and be grateful for those as well. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay, guys, we get a couple more here. All right, there you go. Actually, look, there's an extra one here. I will make this pretty, don't worry. I know my messings, oh my goodness, my readings are notoriously messy, I know. Or maybe it's just notorious to me because I'm not a messy person, but there's so many cards, you know, sometimes it just gets a little wild. All right, guys, the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy coming down for you, Libra. The Queen of Wands here, Aries energy, also Pisces coming through. Interesting. That was very strong as well in Virgo's reading, guys, if your person is a Virgo. The Two of Cups, Cancer and energy, and look at that. It's right here in your relationship placement, guys. Wow. Lot of love, twin flame soulmate energy there, I have to tell you. Wow. And a decision going on. Interesting. Also, we have the Nine of Wands here, Sagittarius energy. The Wheel of Fortune, guys. Wow. Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus are here. The Six of Cups. Some more Scorpio energy. We will look at this last card in just a minute. The Tower card, and it's hiding. Look, it's in the notorious hiding spot, you guys. Wow, infamous, notorious. What is the word I want to find for that? I would say this is the hiding spot if you watch my readings. And look, it just took its place there. Wow, interesting. Okay, right below that, guys, the Seven of Cups. Scorpio energy, commitment issues here. Okay, yeah. Is this you making a decision? Did your person make a bad decision? I think so. Libra, are they making a bad decision? Look, this was the last card, the Four of Pentacles. Your person is not letting you go. This is Capricorn energy, guys. Your person's not letting you go. Oh gosh, and it's very emotional. Yeah, look. This is in the hiding spot, guys. As I said, your person, what decision did they make, guys? Which direction did they go here? Did they choose the snake? I don't think they chose with their heart, guys. We're going to have to get a better idea of what's going on here, but I think it's pretty clear why the Tower card is hiding here. Now, don't be worried when you see anything here, guys. As I said, this is not a prediction. You're in charge of your outcome. And also, I need to tell you, the energy here that's coming through is this is about what happened. This is not upcoming. This is literally the two of you here. And it's telling us right below it with the Seven of Cups, somebody is thinking about that Tower moment, thinking about that decision they made, guys. That seven, reflecting on the past, assessing where things are now, and figuring out what they want to do. Gosh, you guys, I feel like I want to clarify that a little. If you watch my readings, you know I generally don't do a lot of clarifying. It's just not something I feel I have to do. It just doesn't come to me that way, but it's strong. Let's see what's happening. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay, that was me dropping the cards, guys. Can you clarify the Tower card for us? All right, look. We have the Six of Wands. Very interesting, guys. Your person, I want to tell you, could also be a Gemini. This is Leo energy here. Yeah. Okay. So that is what's going on. Your person is wanting to come back here, guys. Make some kind of, right some kind of wrong here. Right that Tower moment, guys. And look. Make a new decision here. Pick a cup. They were not, their commitment was not to you, I feel like, Libra. Third parties here for sure. Can it be another person? Yes. Can it be that you both are in a different situation? Very much. Your readings, Libra, for a while have been a really strong divine timing. But I want to tell you here, there was some kind of major decision. Maybe you guys had your chance. Something here that your person decided that yeah, wasn't really the right decision, but they're wanting to write that, guys. We're going to set it here for now. As that came through as a clarifier, there's not really any room here. And we're going to get your overall energy so you can take a look at what's here on the table. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Let's move these up, though, a little here. So I'm traveling, as I said. Or I'm not sure if I said that. I'm living in Austria, as you know. I'm traveling right now with family. I'm with family in America. So I do want to say to you, if you hear a lot of noises or you hear a barking dog, that is my sister's dog. And I'm just going to keep going. So please bear with me through this little bit different of a setup, guys, while I travel. Thank you, Spirit Guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have an overall energy card for Libra's person, please? Okay, guys. And can we have an overall energy card for Libra? Whatever you feel needs to come through today. Okay. Now I want to say to you, as we're looking at the energies here, at times it can be that your person's energy coming through is actually yours, and yours is your person's. Can also be that the energies belong in the entire reading. So let's take a look and see what's happening here. Page of Swords. Well, that's interesting. Your person, Libra, is definitely watching you. Yeah, that's already very clear here. Look, interesting. The Hierophant is coming through, guys. All right. Well, your person could be a Taurus, but guys, what's telling me more is that there are some... Well, it can, like I said, it can be for some of you, there are families involved, not just families of origin. Perhaps for you, I need to say to you, maybe your person too, that's the thing that's happening right now. Guys, this is overall energy stuff here. This is belonging everywhere. This is yours. This is your person's. But I think you're also watching your person. Divine timing is really big here, guys, not just in family of origin, and also not just families of origin involved. I do feel like for some of you, there are third parties, maybe even on both sides, I want to say to you. And some of that is, well, causing some conflict and has caused some conflict and instability, and is part of the divine timing, guys, of what is behind why you guys aren't together or can't be together. And with that too, this Tower moment here, this Tower card, your person kind of a little bit, I don't like the word shame, I have to say to you guys, but there is this feeling of somebody knowing that they made a decision here that really affected this partnership, excuse me, maybe even in their, for some of you with another person, whatever that was, but there's a little bit of guilt. I want to say shame and the wrong decision. It's coming through very strong. And also with the Hierophant card, we have that change, that conflict and instability here. But you guys are watching each other, I have to tell you. And I do feel like that there are other people involved in this connection very much. Maybe with the families, maybe with your person's family, maybe with yours, but also cultural, for some of you, religious differences, and for some of you, long distance. But this is a connection that has been going on for a really long time. I need to say that. For some of you, many, many, many years. Not for everybody, but that is coming through for those of you that need that confirmation, guys. And look here. With that Three of Pentacles coming down, the Capricorn energy, your person, now this is what I want to say to you. In the first placement, it can be telling us what is kind of going on now, what is about to happen, things that are the current energies is what I want to say to you. Also, it can be that it's just you, Libra, and it can also be that it's your person or that it's just your person. Well, here it's coming through very strongly. It's very strong, your person, but also you. There is that three, really strong need to communicate. Also, guys, in general, with the Three of Pentacles, really is about working with another person, coming back and talking to a person, working on something. What are they working on? Well, those are pentacles. What is that? That's commitment, guys. That is the practicalities of the relationship. You guys are separated. This is a no contact, no communication, and or in separation reading. So that might be slightly different for everybody here. There's a lot of energy, guys, but very much needing to work on that. Look, somebody is reaching up here, taking a bite into these cherries. Now there are three here. There is that three again, that third party. What can that be? Can that be another person only? Yes. Can it also represent other people? Very much yes. The other thing here, guys, it's very strong in your reading is divine timing. And look, somebody's reaching up here. Almost looks like they have a little wedding thing on their head here. It's a little floral wreath, which is all about coming together. It is a union, I want to tell you, in love. They're biting. There's 3 here, but they're biting 1, and there are only 2 that you can see. Somebody's kind of in the back here that might have been you, but your person, guys, is wanting to change that, wanting to work with you on that, and really come together with you and work it out. And what are we seeing right below it? Well, we're seeing the Queen of Wands here, guys. This is Aries energy. I want to tell you, Pisces always comes through. Your person's feeling pretty confident about that too, you guys. A little bit of maybe even arrogance, dare I say, but they know. Now, here's the other thing that's very interesting with the sunflowers. If you watch my readings, you know I talk a lot about that symbolism, guys, and I want to tell you here above one of the lions. So now, Queen of Wands, I want to tell you right off the bat, is Aries energy, guys. Pisces comes through, but for me, of course, Leo comes through. That's just the way it is, okay? Also, what is coming through for you today that does not always come through is the Sun card, that 10, the joyous outcome, the starting over here. Somebody has the 3 knowing sunflowers above their head, knowing about the divine timing, knowing there's something there. Somebody else has one sunflower there, maybe not being quite as sure, I want to say. Also, there is a very strong twin flame soulmate energy. If you're not on the twin flame journey, you let that go. It's not for everyone. Some people know about it. Some people don't. Some people just don't believe it. But you have to understand there's a lot of people here in this reading today, and there are twin flames here. That is just the way it is. Also, soulmates, karmics, you're all here, I want to tell you. But the energy is strong. Somebody's a little further along in their ascension here. And also, a little bit maybe closer to having that union or being able to have that union. However, somebody also knows here, who is that? Is that you or your person? I have to tell you, I think your person is kind of waking up here. I think that might be your person, guys, getting that confidence here. And look, there is that 3. There is that knowing of the divine timing, wanting to communicate, express themselves, and it's coming through again here. Now, with the Queen of Wands, there is also somebody here that's needing that confidence. That might be you, could be your person too, that they're trying to get the confidence, or they're feeling really confident. Think that might be your person, guys, here very much. We're seeing it in the 3 of Pentacles here, wanting to offer that commitment, wanting to get past whatever that third party is. And again, for some of you, it is getting through family here, guys. We see that with the Hierophant. I have to say, very strong energy. The other thing is about watching for the right time, because this is about divine timing. Your person's watching you. I think you're watching your person as well. I think that's just a given with you, Libra, really, that you guys have tabs on each other, whether it's through social media or even just little messages here and there to each other. But there's still some conflict too. We see that. And we see it all over the table here, guys. They're not letting you go. This 4 of Pentacles here, this Capricorn energy, this is about long term, you guys. I want to tell you, those are 4 pentacles. Your person is holding on tight. There's 1 on their head here. It's very, very emotional. We see with the city in the background, there are other people. Divine timing keeping your person from coming the way they want to. I have to tell you, Libra, if we're looking at your person's mind here, well, there's a lot to look at here, but I want to tell you, here we go. This is what happens with readings, guys. Where did that just move? I feel like things got moved around already, but no, maybe not. Look, not letting you go, Libra. Not letting you go, okay? There's that 2 of Cups. There is all that love between you guys. Really strong need to communicate. Very strong twin flame soulmate energy. You throw that away if it's not for you, okay? Super important. There's that Lotus. Look at that exchange. Look at the heart below you. There's that eye. We know that. Somebody's watching somebody. Like I said, you're both watching each other, but I think your person is keeping maybe even a closer eye. trying to get that courage. Now, the Two of Cups is Cancer and energy, guys, but as I said, Leo is just very strong here. I feel your person is really trying to get that courage to make a pretty big change. They're feeling like the timing is right. I don't know that it is. There is a very strong element of divine timing here, guys. Very, very strong. And part of that not being the right time are the other people involved, which we also see here in the Six of Wands. We see that. We see that conflict and keeping you from being stable is what I want to say. There is that knowing flower again. Look. There it is. There it is. But also knowing that there are still obstacles, I have to tell you. Now, this is the Six of Wands, you guys. Leo energy, which again, that is very, very strong here. Your person wanting to be with you. I have to tell you, Libra, they're very much thinking about you and dreaming about that union. There's that evergreen. They do not change colors. It's very long term. I have to tell you, we also see that in the Four of Pentacles, you guys. Your person really wanting, not letting you go, wanting that long-term security, loving you, wanting to communicate with you, trying to get the courage here. But I feel like for some of you, it might not be. It feels the divine timing, what it feels very strongly here, guys, is that it feels right for somebody and then for somebody else it doesn't. And that flips. It can't be divine, it can't be time if in fact it is. If one person is ready and the other person is not. You know, that divine timing is about what is underneath it, what is keeping you guys from being apart and what brings you together, all in divine timing. The divine, you guys, spirit, when does that happen? Well, when it's time for both people. And I feel like somebody here is impatient, and especially I think that's your person, guys, here holding on here, but really wanting to talk first of all, but also wanting this union and maybe wanting to step past, that divine timing if possible, which, well, as much as we want to, we can't do, guys. And look, this ended up over here, and I should probably keep it there because that's what spirit does, but things will move around again if they're meant to. Okay, let me set this down here. Where am I able to put all your cards? Guess we had a couple of extra cards, didn't we? Yeah, okay, that was the clarifier. But I want to say to you again, this is your partnership placement, guys. And this is also the Two. We haven't even talked about that. Very strong twin flame soulmate energy. We did talk about that. The duality here. But also a very strong imbalance. And part of the imbalance that I'm feeling for you, Libra, is that it's this feeling of somebody's ready, somebody's not, somebody is. It's this back and forth. It's the divine timing, guys. There are a lot of other people involved. And as I said, for some of you, it really is family here. With the Hierophant card coming down, this is Taurus energy, guys. Your person could be a Taurus, but that's not the point. It's the energy, so that's not going to be for everybody, but very much wanting to talk to you. It is right here in your placement and a decision. And what I feel like is happening, guys, this decision that we're talking about, pretty sure this is your person, guys. We know they're watching you. We know they're keeping an eye, looking for the right time, maybe even just for themselves, not completely aware that it isn't for you, or maybe they know and they're wanting to sidestep that look, wanting to get past that third party. What is that? For some of you, that is distance and location, maybe another person, more than one person. But the main thing is, it can be all of that, but that compiles into divine timing. If you're not living in the same area, if somebody's married to somebody else, if somebody can't move, or somebody doesn't feel emotionally ready, or there's other people keeping them from coming, that is going to go into divine timing, guys. Can be like a bundle, if you think of it that way. Underneath it, what is that third party? Well, divine timing, it's a lot of different things. Your person is wanting to overstep that, guys. Really. Making that decision here, really loving you, really watching, trying to figure it out, reaching out for those two cherries, although we see that other third one back there here, guys. Not letting you go here. The Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy, being persistent, I have to tell you. And also there are those ferns. 3, guys. 3 here. There it is again, that divine timing coming into play here. There's that sun, a little bit clouded here, not quite as prominent as it is here in the Queen of Wands, but it's there, wanting that happy outcome. Don't think that they're totally sure there, but boy, they're trying to get the courage here. They know. Look at those sunflowers. Look at that crown chakra, guys. We didn't even talk about this. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, you guys. Your person wanting to take that gamble. Scorpio, Leo, again, Taurus, Aquarius energy here. Your person wanting to take that gamble, guys. And what is that below? That snake here, but it's really far down. I want to tell you what is stronger here is that bird here up at the top, wanting to rise above whatever it is that you guys need to rise above. And here comes, do you hear that? Gemini, Virgo coming through. Really strong need to communicate. I want to say to you, if your person hasn't already written you, they will be very much, quite possibly knocking on that door if it's not too far, and they're able. I don't think everybody is able to, guys. I just don't. And I even think with that knock on the door, it may not even get that union that they're wanting right away. Their divine timing is super strong here. Yes, somebody hurt somebody else here. We see that, guys, with the Tower card. I think that might be your person. They're feeling guilty, a little bit of shame about that in whatever cup that they chose here. And I do think that they did. But this isn't gone. This is still here in the energy. There's still a chance for things to change here. But your person is thinking about that with that 7. Reflecting on what happened, reflecting on what got you guys where you are, reflecting on what they could do. It's super divine timing. They're not letting you go. We see that here with the 4 of Pentacles. Wanting this success, you guys. Maybe even just sending a message now first, testing the waters here. But the reunion and the gamble that they're wanting to take is very, very strong, I have to tell you. And we've hardly even talked about the 6 of Cups, you guys. Scorpio energy. And what is this? Well, we know it's twin flame energy, guys. Twin flame soulmate energy. And for those of you on a journey of past lives, it's here. I know that's not for everybody. You let that go if it's not for you, okay? That's just how it is. It's here for somebody. There's that 6. Really strong need for making peace, you guys. But also somebody... Hi, guys. The battery just died. Just as I was saying, and somebody's feeling. Okay, yeah, somebody is feeling really nostalgic here, guys. I think you both are, but your person especially. I have to say to you, it's very, very strong. Libra, your person has not let you go. Your person is pretty persistent here, even if it means waiting for months or years. I have to tell you that. That's very strong here, and that's a confirmation, guys, with that 6 of Cups. It's very nostalgic, but this reunion that they're wanting, look, it's now moved here under the Wheel of Fortune. Guys, the reunion energy here, whether it's coming through with a message to begin with, like I said, or maybe a knock on the door, I don't feel like it's the right time for everybody. I have to say, I feel like there's somebody also in the connection. It ping-pongs. That's what I want to say. But they're being persistent. And whether that means lasting for months or years or coming back, this is a twin flame soulmate connection, you guys. It's a very spiritually guided and connected connection. A very spiritually connected connection. Excuse me here. But not letting that go. Look, there is that reunion. There is that gamble with the Wheel of Fortune. There is that 6 of Cups, you guys. That reunion. Wow. I'm telling you, it's really intense. And maybe picking another cup here because your person, was it you? It could have been you, Libra, I have to say. I'm not biased. I love you. Hey, guys, I have Libra rising. I do love you. But I have to say, it can also be you. However, it is very strong that this is your person, guys. They're hiding out here, feeling guilty about whatever commitment issues you had going on. And I think for some of you, that's something else they chose, okay? Maybe some other person getting involved here with that snake. Something here, distance, work, a lot of different things going on. But look, what is here? That cup, you guys, look. There is that wreath, that laurel wreath, that reunion. And what are they looking at? They're kind of looking right up at it. You see that? What are they doing here? They're holding on to you very tightly, guys, trying to get things back together. What's happening here? It's the Six of Cups. This is about feeling nostalgic, reunions, guys. Look, dreaming about the two of you here, flying past that third party. What is that? Keeping you apart, long distance, location, family, whatever it is. Dreaming about getting away from that and going off with your person. Very much. And these cups are full. This one is full what looks like petals from the knowing sunflowers, you guys. Wow. It's very, very goosebumpy. Taking that gamble. There is that Wheel of Fortune taking that gamble, guys. Rising above that snake here. There's the bird trying to make their heart lighter, your heart lighter. Get this union. There is the Six of Wands. There is that wreath again, you guys. Cards are moving now. Now it's happening. Look at that. The Nine of Wands. They're not letting you go. They're very persistent about this, guys. Whether it's going to be months or years, your person is persistent. And now your Two of Cups here and your Three of Pentacles has moved into the number one spot, guys. Look at that love. Your person desperate to have a conversation with you. And definitely here with that Page of Swords watching you. Wow. Your reading. It's moving very fast. And Libra, this doesn't surprise me. I have to tell you, look, everything moved here. Almost everything. I have to say to you, wow, what happened here? Interesting. That your last reading, I was very breathless. And I am feeling a very, very strong throat chakra that somebody is really wanting to communicate. I'm pretty sure that's your person, guys. Also here, like I said, with the Hierophant, there are definitely other people involved in families, location, cultural differences, religious differences. For some of you, not everybody, but there are other people involved. That's very, very clear. But let me just take a quick look here, how things moved and what has happened. We see here the Two of Cups wanted to move into, there is that Gemini Virgo energy again, into the current energies position here, you guys. All about your partnership here, the spiritual connection and having a conversation. Very, very much, you guys. Also, I want to say to you with that Two of Cups, it's moved here to the number one position. What else can that be, guys? Well, it's the Two of Cups. That can be a proposal of marriage. Is that going to be for everybody? No, it's not, but it's very strong. I have to say to you, your person, whether they're able to do it or not, knock on that door, send that message, they're definitely dreaming about it. Now, the other thing here is it's just more of that showing us how deep this love is, you guys. It moved into the number one position here, the current energies position. Right below it is that Three of Pentacles, commitment. Your person reaching up here. What's going on over here? Well, somebody is in one, I think. Like I said, this divine timing of somebody being ready, somebody not. It's pinging back and forth. Your person might be coming along here and offering a romantic proposal that can maybe be a marriage proposal, you guys. Really trying to get the strength here with the Queen of Wands. Super. And for some of you, I have to say your person has that confidence already. They know. We see that, guys. You're being persistent here with the Nine of Wands. Maybe even coming here with a message to begin with. But look, right there in front of that Sun, guys, that happy outcome. That 10, the Sun card. The Sun card is the 10, guys, is what I want to say to you. The end of a cycle. New beginnings. Surrounded by the laurel wreath here. Look at that. Gosh, you guys, you're reading. I can't. Wheel of Fortune. Taking that chance, guys. Really taking a gamble on it, even though they know that it might not be the exact time. They're like, well, I miss my person. I want a reunion with my person here with the Six of Cups. I want to fly away here with them. Despite what happened here, we see that, guys. We see that they chose the wrong cup, but there's a chance to choose the right one. And they have not let you go. And it might not be the right time if they're sending that message, knocking on that door, but they're going to wait, guys. They're going to wait. They're thinking about what happened, thinking about what they did, but they're going to wait. Look at that Six of Cups, you guys. They're waiting. It's very long term also here with the Four of Pentacles. And guys, the Two of Cups here is a pretty heavy love, I have to say to you. And what's even telling us more? Well, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, persistence. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere, Libra. I have to tell you. And look, everything is changing again. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to move on, you guys. I could be here all day with you. Spirit has a bazillion messages for you. The Wheel of Fortune is still there, and now we have the Six of Cups here. They're taking a gamble on this. Woo! Libra. Just very, very goosebumpy here. It's very, very goosebumpy. Look, the Queen of Wands has moved into the second position now. Feeling a lot more confident, I have to tell you. That guilt is there, whatever happened. What cup did they choose? They want to fix that. I'm holding on to this Six of Wands as I say that. There it is, guys. There is that Six of Wands. There is that Seven of Cups. There is that choice that they wanted to make, that they're still going to make. They're not letting you go. We see that in the Four of Pentacles. Also that Four, guys, manifesting that with you. The Six of Cups. A reunion, just the two of you. Look, I can't with your reading. Gosh, you guys. Okay, we're going to stop here. We got to stop, you guys. I hate that. I could just go on and on, but I've got to stop. Okay, we're going to put your, I hope you can see it actually. Let's see if this is possible to see that. Can you see that over there? I don't know because I'm going to be putting, let's just leave it here, guys. Okay. I'm going to move it so that you can see. Let's do this. Okay, can you see everything? It's probably difficult, but that's what happens in these readings. We're going to channel an Enchanted Map Oracle card for you, Libra. Okay, didn't even get a chance to ask, and it's already here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors for that message. Look. There it is, guys. What have we been talking about this entire time? The Three. There is that Three again, making that choice. Yeah, guys, there are two paths here. Look. Wow. And what are there? There are doves here, guys. Love flying all around here. Also butterflies. Transformative, I have to tell you. Look at that. One here is lit up and very, very bright. We have another one that's kind of like a deep purple hue here. I do feel like your person, guys, we said this very early on, has made a choice or is making a choice, a decision to come. We see that, guys, with the Two of Cups. Very, 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 very much. But is the timing right for everyone? I don't know. There's that Three. They're really wanting to communicate. It's very, very clear. They've decided because, look, they made, I believe here with the Tower card, in the coveted hiding spot, you guys, the coveted hiding spot. They have that shame because they chose the wrong cup. They're wanting to choose the right cup now. They've made a decision. Can this be you? It can be. But guys, think this is your person. Two of Cups here, making that choice. Look, there is that reunion wreath. There is that Nine of Wands. They are being persistent. They will hold out. They're going to hold out, you guys. And they've got the confidence now here with that Queen of Wands. There it is. Do you hear all those birds out there? Let me see if you can hear that. It has not been like that the entire time I've been visiting my family here on this trip. Wow. Yeah, your person is singing it out, you guys. Well, there. Did you hear that? Gemini, Virgo, the throat chakra. Your person has a lot to say. Taking a gamble here. You guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but it's extremely intense here. The Three of Pentacles here, guys, reaching up for two of those. The two of you. There is that. Look, there's that laurel wreath again. The Six of Wands, you guys. Leo energy, not the point. Wanting success here. Not letting you go. We see that with the Four of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups here again. Wanting that reunion. Wow. And look at that. It just fell here for me to hold up to you again. It's very emotional, you guys. Wow. Wow. Okay, look. Everything is changing again. That's it. We're moving on. We have to move on, guys. It's just... Whew, your reading is very, very intense, I have to tell you. Libra. I will have a little kind of picture up for you I'm telling you about the video in the community tab. So make sure if you want to comment, tell me what's going on. Please do that. I would really love to hear from you guys. Okay? We're going to get your person's song messages to you. Look, this stayed behind. These two are yours. Now, it can be the actual song comes down, you guys. The song between you can also be an artist, a lyric, a line, a title, location, a name. You take what resonates, throw away the rest. Also remember, it can be that you're sending the song to your person. If that happens to you, you go with that. It's meant to be. Now, before we channel these were meant to be yours. Let's take a look. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect. At my worst, pink sweats. Interesting. Yeah, that Tower card, guys. There is that shame and guilt here. And as we had before, everything moved around. We had that Seven of Cups was right below it for most of the reading here. This choice, whatever your person, the commitment issues, guys, with the Seven of Cups, they're feeling guilty about that. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. The Scientist, Coldplay. Yeah, guys, I have to say that Two of Cups here, making a choice. Enchanted Map, Oracle card, guys. A choice coming here for sure. I think your person made one. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Libra? I feel like some of you can't. That's the thing. I feel like there are circumstances in your life not allowing it. Could also be your person. That is true. Like I said, it ping-pongs back and forth, but I think it's you right now. For a lot of you. Do you want to say through song? As God is my witness, I try to be strong, but my twin I'm on fire. Don't string me along. Flame twin, Nora Jones. This is for the Flint... Gosh, I almost said flame twins out there. This is for the twin flames out there. This won't be for everybody, guys, but there are twin flames watching. This is for you. Right? I'm putting it here with the Page of Swords. The bird stopped. Do you hear that? That was intense. It was during this flurry going on. It was crazy. The cards were just traveling and flying around, and I felt like I couldn't read all the messages coming through fast enough as they moved. And now it's calm again. Wow. Libra, you're reading. And I hope life will treat you kind. And I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of. Oh, I do wish you joy, and I wish you happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. I love you. I will always love you. Guys, it's the Whitney Houston song here, as you know, from the movie The Bodyguard. I'm going to put it actually here so that we can take this space, guys. Yeah, I think you both are sending that to each other. That's the thing. Guys, this is very divinely timed. I'm very, very goosebumpy. That was intense, what just went on. I can't even tell you how intense it was, especially as we are reading Crow Tarot. Those are crows out there, you guys. It's just, wow. Wow, your person's in it for the long haul. I think you are too, Libra, regardless of whatever's going on, guys. You're just there. It's the Six of Cups is there, guys. There it is. Yeah. This is also yours. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets or mistakes. Their memories made. Someone like you, Adele. You know, I actually really love this message because, well, we all make mistakes. If you're wanting to come back with your person despite them, you might be sending this, or they're sending this to you asking for forgiveness. But none of us are perfect, guys. Some things are, well, might feel unforgivable, but that is going to be case by case, and it's going to be really particular to each person. I can't say things like that and know that I'm talking about you or your person because, guys, everybody has their own threshold. Everybody has their own particular, their own partnership, their own relationship to their person, and what contracts you've made or what you've agreed on that you know about, that you don't know about, what your threshold is, what apologies are made. It's going to be different for everyone. Look, it just landed here on the Six of Wands. All right. Yeah, I think your person, if they haven't already come with an apology, they for sure will be, guys. Whether or not they're knocking on the door, there's definitely a message coming here. All right. That's intense. Yeah, we felt that, but that was a confirmation for you. The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave. First time ever I saw your face, Roberta Flack. Guys, very strong Cancer, Pisces energy, also Aquarius coming through Libra. Gosh, yeah, that's very much here. The Six of Cups. Also, I want to tell you, Scorpio energy, guys. Sorry about that lighting. Yeah. Gosh, you guys. Very, very strong spiritual connection. For some of you, past lives, I know. That is not for everybody. You let that go if that's not for you. But for those of you on that journey, that is a confirmation, guys. I couldn't help but ask for you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. Sleeping at last, Saturn. Guys, you have to go listen to this song. I know you have playlists for your person. You've got to put this on your playlist. Really, it's coming to you from your person. Very, very strong Aquarius energy. Also more Pisces and Cancer coming through. And I want to tell you too, the strong connection you guys have through the night. Conversations, also sending each other telepathic messages. Your person dreaming about you, but very much feeling this divine connection. I have to tell you that somehow or some way you will come back together, or come together for those of you that haven't actually come together but are connected. Okay? That's really strong. It is called again Sleeping at Last by Saturn. All right, these are the last two here. Actually, there's another one that they're pushing off. All right, they want me to read that first. I've been searching a long time for someone exactly like you. I've been traveling all around the world, waiting for you to come through. Someone like you, Van Morrison. That message is coming through for someone particular, guys. And being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers learn to fall in love again. Faithfully journey. Guys, I believe this came down for Virgo, but I also want to say to you, this does feel like loyalty here. I have to say, two of you here, that loyal lying, guys, very much in for the long haul, like as we see here with the Six of Cups. Just in for the long haul, regardless. Now, maybe somebody wasn't faithful, but that's not even what is coming through here. It's the loyalty to each other through the years, through long term here is what I want to say, as you both go through changes and can or can't come together. It's the same mistake. It's been a long time running. It's been a long time running. It's well worth the wait. Long time running, tragically hip. Yeah, there it is. It's been a long time running, guys. That is very much that Scorpio energy coming through. So strong. Look at that. Worth the wait. We talked about it in the whole reading. This really just brings everything together here as we talked about. Your person in for the long haul. It's worth the wait to them, you guys. The gamble might not pay off right away, but they feel that it's worth it. Okay, we're going to look at channeled love messages, guys. Direct messages to you from your person. Can also be yours sending it to your person. If you feel that way, you go with the flow. It's meant to be. That's how it resonates for you. Do you want to say to your Libra or Libra to your person? Yes, I think of you constantly. Yeah, that's very, very clear here, guys. Super duper clear here. I love you more than I have ever found a way to say to you. Persistence, guys. Whew, you're reading, Libra. Our love is eternal. Yeah, it's very strong energy here. Super duper strong, Libra. It's all my fault. Interesting. Why is this coming down? Well, there it is, guys. It's the Tower moment. It's the Tower that we've talked about. Your person with that guilt. And you know what we had below there for pretty much the entire reading? That's Seven of Cups, guys. Your person looking back, realizing these commitment issues or some decision that they made. A cup that they chose. What was that? It's very strong here. It's wanting to come back here. Yeah, interesting. That Tower moment. I'm putting that here because I have felt that throughout the entire reading. And that's a confirmation. Forever is a long time, but I wouldn't mind spending it by your side. There's some more of that Six of Cups energy, guys. Yeah. The Two of Cups here, oh gosh, I have to say, and they haven't let you go. That long term, guys, that's what this is. The Four of Pentacles, what are the Pentacles? They're the commitment. They're the practicalities of the relationship. That Four, trying to get it together. And here with that Four, numerology, guys, it's the foundations and the stability. That is the practicalities. It's not stable now. We know that. It can't be for some of you. But boy, your person's in it. Your person is in it. Libra. Gosh, is that you as well? So much regret. Yeah, we feel that here with the Tower card, guys, and that decision here with the Seven of Cups that was made. You are the sunshine of my life. This was very strong in Taurus's reading, and I have to say to you, yeah, it's strong in yours too. Your person, it's what keeps them going. They're thinking about you a lot, you guys. Whew, your reading, Libra. Gosh, where do I even put anything here? All right, last chance. Last chance. All right, these are both yours, guys. Then we're going to get your channeled Libra. By the way, you're coming through here in this opalite. Cancer as well. Going to get your tarot closet channeled love messages. All about communication, guys. Here we go with that Six of Wands. I'm going to put that there for you. These last two are yours. I trust that the universe will bring us together. Very much the energy here. Goosebumpy as I put it down, guys. Your person is trusting that. That's why they're taking that gamble there with that Wheel of Fortune. Whew, my beloved. Guys. Okay. Why am I picking this up again? Interesting. Well, there's a flyer. All right, so thought I was done with that. Your person had me pick that up. This one flew. I'm thinking of you. That's all I do all the time. And please forgive me. That's going here with the Tower card, guys. And that Seven of Cups, that choice they made there. They wanted to send that through again. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages, direct messages to you from your person or you to your person, if that's how it resonates for you. Guys, we won't be doing totems as I travel. We will have them when I get back to Austria. So this will be the end of the reading. All right. I'm sorry I ran. There's a lot to do with the Tower card here, guys, and the Seven of Cups. You are so good to me. Look at that. Okay, that's how that's going. Interesting. Okay, and this one too. I will never give up on us. Yeah, guys. This persistence here, this Nine of Wands. Energy of love, 9 wands, guys, almost 10. A lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of persistence here to get through that divine timing. Wait it out. Never give up on us. These are yours. I was scared. That's going here with the Tower and the Seven of Cups. You are my biggest wish. Very much see that here, guys. Two of Cups here, Wheel of Fortune. Gosh, you guys, Four of Pentacles, not letting go. Wanting to send that through to you guys with the Six of Wands. The Six of Cups here. Whew. All right. I still want you, but that's hardly surprising. We know that. Do you want to send through to your person? So that could be, I think for some of you, actually, this is you sending it to your person. That's going to be true for sure. That's just coming through. I'm afraid to contact you. I think they have been, but I don't think it's going to stay that way. I do see them trying to get the confidence, guys, but I think they have it here. We see with the Queen of Wands. I am hiding my true feelings. That has been part of this disconnect for sure. Also here with that Seven of Cups choice that was made. It's really hard living without you. All right, guys. This, and we're going to give them a last chance after. I feel your energy. Please never give up on us. Guys, a choice. I feel like this is your communication here. That divine timing, that choice. I think your person has made it, but I don't know that you have or that you can, Libra. It's so strong here. Also seeing it in the Two of Cups. Wow. All right, last chance. Last chance. All right, guys, there it is. I am so sorry I hurt you. Lot of apologies here for you today, Libra, and they're all coming and crowding around the Tower card and the Seven of Cups here. What did your person, what happened here? Guys. All right. That is your reading today, Libra. It's very difficult for me to leave. I enjoyed your reading, and I'm sending you all kinds of love and light. Take very good care of yourselves, guys. This decision mode that you're in here, really strong, super strong. We see it here in the making a choice. The Two of Cups, this is about the two of you guys. And this third party, the circumstances, the divine timing. What can you choose now? That's the bigger question, I think. Take care, Libra. If you liked this video, of course, I would love it if you liked and subscribed and shared with anyone you think might enjoy it. Make sure you turn on your notification bell. I am still traveling, so readings are a little bit wonkier than usual, but we will be returning soon and even bigger and better, I will say to you. So hang tight. I'm almost back in Austria in about a week or so. You take really good care of yourselves. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you at your next reading. Bye, Libra.